Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, The Auto Intuitive. My name is Isaac, and I basically have a love for cars. Maybe you like my perspective, maybe another reviewers, maybe another car guy's channel. My channel is basically a diving deep on certain brands. So one of the main brands I have are BMW, the other ones are Volvo, and Mini. And soon here I'll be getting into Porsche. But anyways, this is the new 7 Series. This car in front of us is the new 760, which has the twin-turbo 4.4 V8. It seems to be from the M550 and the M850, which are currently out. But this car has a mild hybrid system. This is a whole new 7 Series. This is not a update or any of that. Whole new. And it looks amazing and drives amazing. It's just so quiet and refined, but it's still so grippy in a nice rubbery fashion. Because BMWs feel rubbery to me. They're the perfect rubber feel of cars. But anyways, I have the coolest part of the car open right now, which to me are the doors. Now let's see if I can close the doors. Oh. Nothing like dropping the keys that are probably 600 bucks, but this is the new key. This is the new key. Lock is a BMW emblem. Sorry for the blur. 3 times here. So if I hold lock, ta-da! Ah, I used to do that with the windows. Now I could do it with the doors. That's outrageous. But yeah, the doors are the coolest part to me of this car, other than the 31-inch screen in the back. But I don't really like sitting in the back seats of cars, as you could tell by my channel. And then so this car, it looks like a mild Rolls-Royce to me, because BMW makes Rolls-Royce, owns them. And so the C pillar here is it's high, which means that the trunk is spacious, and also the room inside is spacious. And you could tell just by looking at the trunk how square it is and the opening. There we go, it unlocked itself. That's the taillights there coming on in a X7 fashion, LCI fashion. And they do have the similar patterns as well in the taillight. But anyways, I'm going to do a kick here, just to open the trunk, because I want you to see. Come on. The kick always embarrasses you when you want to show it. You know what I mean? When you don't want to show it, it happens accidentally, then it hits your head. But at least it makes a beeping noise. And that's for all cars. That's not a BMW thing. But anyways, look how big this opening of the trunk is. Have you ever seen? Look at this. Ah! In a modern car? Wow. Now, I used to have a Crown Victoria. I had a Crown Victoria for 8 years. And it was a Higher Patrol. P71, one of my favorite cars. I know, a Crown Vic. But the trunk was one of the highlights of it. Now in this trunk, the opening is huge. But as you get inside, it narrows. I believe it narrows over the wheel well, it seems like. Yeah, the wheel well needs some room. Speaking about wheel wells, this car also has rear steering. So that wheel well better have some room, right? I'm not sure if it's in an angle at this time. Oh, it is, in a slight angle. Ignore those gorgeous GTSs in the back, Porsches. And your rear seats don't go down. Classic 7 Series, because those rear seats do a lot, and you really don't want to move them. You don't want to lay them flat, is what I want to say. And you still do have these buttons here, so we'll go ahead and close the trunk. Ah. That closes the trunk, that locks the trunk, or locks all the doors as you walk away. Ta-da! Alright, what else is interesting? Keeps locking and unlocking on me, because that function is turned on, and the taillights come on in sequence. Now, on the doors, you see these little circles? Those are sensors. And they're sensors just like the ones you find, the newly found sensors as well down here, because the 7 Series has sensors, these dots on the side. And also on the back, you have sensors on the bumper. Just like the normal BMWs and other cars that have sensors. But now you have it on the door handle, because when you press this button and you stand back, it'll open wide for you. But if you stand in front of it, it won't open. You got screens in the door, and you have these really cool front seats. Really spacious back here. This is so buoyant, by the way. This is like, oh, it's like a Tempur-Pedic thing going on there. And what's up here? Got something else over here. There we go. That comes down. It looks like you have a phone hook or wireless charger there. Oh, you have cup holders too. Whoa, pretty cool. Can you tell that I'm not interested in the back seat? I know, on a 7 Series I should be. Wow, look at that opening. You don't have to bend down to get in that. That's outrageous. I mean, a truck wishes it had this kind of opening in the back. Pretty intense. But yeah, you have 2 screens back here, and in the i7 you could have a screen over in the roof, optional, or in this car as well. We're going to have an i7 coming up here soon, and I'll show you how the optional seats work. Now, let's get in the front. Press that and run away. Come on, open it. Before I get in the front, I want to show you that this side mirror, I think it's tiny for this car. Let me just pull back. Look at this side mirror. I know, my perspective is interesting, but we only have about, I'm only supposed to shoot 5-minute videos, and this is just an overview. M Performance cars get M car side mirrors, and this car got a smaller one, I think, which is a little bit backwards. But let's close this. Let's see here. If you look at how far the side mirror is from the car, it probably is still very helpful, because it looks like they moved the side mirror away from the car quite a ways. Just like a truck with an extended side mirror. But to me, the side mirror looks small. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, I just love this side profile too of this car. Has a shoulder up look to it. There's a line that goes through the car all the way across to the headlight. Can you see the line? All the way to the taillight. That completes it. Anyhow, another thing while I'm up here is I drove this car. It has a 4.4 twin turbo V8, just like an M550 or 50i BMW. When you drive those cars, the fan comes on and the air curtains, meaning the grille opens if you drove it 10 feet. I just stomped on this car and the grille's closed. Mind you, this car has a mild hybrid system, which makes it a lot smoother and a lot more efficient. So that's something I noticed about there. Let's get in. As you can see here on the door, got a whole bunch of controls. If I put my foot on the brake, it slams the door. Just kidding, it closes the door. I like this new steering wheel. This is nice. Nice steering wheel. Now, my rear door is still open. Can you see that? How do I get in the rear seat? I gotta go down here and I need to press this one. And the option comes up on my, there we go, option. So you want to go to automatic doors. And look, you could pick each individual door that you want to close. Outrageous. And then I'm going to click down and my door should close. It's not closing. Function currently not available. Let's see here. Let's turn on the car. That's why I'm an auto-intuitive, because the car's a little too smart. Now that it thinks that there are 5 people in the car, will it close it? It still won't close it. Interesting. Okay. See why I'm making a video of this? I'm learning with you. Okay. Interesting. Anyways, I'll ignore that for now. Anyways, we're in the car. Car looks nice. Look at the dash. It's got a high dash on it. It's probably the only car where the screen looks normal because the dash comes over the screen, as we're used to with BMWs. There's your heads-up display in there. Because this screen, in a 3 Series or something, it looks like it's just sitting on the hood, basically. And sorry for the glare. That's because this screen still has a plastic wrap on it. Cup holders. Look at the cup holders. They're lit as well with the ambient lighting. And you could close them, which I find to be interesting. Why would I want to close them? I don't know. So I could put something on here so I could scratch the life out of this? I don't know. And then, and then you have your wireless charger in there. Your near field communicator. This car is also optioned with the Bowers & Wilkins surround sound. And just like the iX, your seat functions are a menu. When you press that, there you go. You got the massage, you got everything just like the iX. And one more last thing is this boost paddle, which basically, when you hold this when you're driving, it goes down to its lowest gear and it puts on an overboost of power. But other than that, guys, what do you guys think about the new 7 Series? I'm going to be playing around with this car for a bit. And you guys let me know if you have any questions, because I am going to make videos of little ways that you can customize your car. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon. Thank you. Adios.